Hey guys, so I recently watched Ghe-Ghe's podcast where he talked about his mother being the one working and feeding the father. Apparently, people don't get the concept about this. It's the truth. Even up to date, there are some communities, at least I've witnessed that when I traveled to Bayelsa, that was 5-6 years ago, or if not more. You see the women on boats with their children going to fish, and the men just chatting away, playing drafts, drinking. This is morning, like early morning walk. So that gave me an understanding of what he's actually talking about, and it's the truth. But the thing people don't understand there is that in those days, women couldn't buy properties. They couldn't buy, they couldn't own landed properties. So only the men were able to buy these landed properties. And when they buy the landed properties, women being on the other end, they need to survive. They go to these men. He said it like sometimes you don't even need to marry the women. They just come, beg you to bear your name, beg you to just be in your house. So they go to work in this family, but most times you don't even buy it. That's the point now. Sometimes you don't even buy it. It could be as an inheritance, because remember, men inherit property, the women don't. So when you inherit this land, you get it for yourself, and then women will come because they must survive. So they go, they work on your farm, and man and woman relationship. Sometimes you give birth from there and you have kids. So the women go with their kids to the farm. They go, they work, and they live under your roof. So they'll bring back food. They don't stay hungry now with their children, and the man would eat. Now, women no longer have that restrictions. A lot of places now, they can now own lands, they can now buy properties. So it's even bring it down to the modern age now, where you see women saying they don't need men because they are working and all. So that was part of the thing that halted the rise of polygamy, because like we say, common money outside, what more is a man doing for you? Now remove land aside, what more is this man giving you? Because if you can now buy your land, own your stuff, you no longer need the men. The way they say it now, you get work, you get money, you no longer need men. It's the same thing. Do you understand what I'm talking about now? It's going around. So what Ghe-Ghe is trying to say is that his own father had multiple women too. They go to the farm with the children, they work, and they bring food home. So he saw that life, which was it is very possible. It is the truth. Now, don't forget, women could not own properties then, so they're actually owning it now, and that is why polygamy is not so stem or stuff as before. I can give you a relatable case. In Saudi Arabia, there was a year many years women couldn't drive, they couldn't do some things on their own. So guess what happens? I can tell you for a fact, a child of 8 years old, as long as you're a boy, a child of 7, 8, 10, like that young, as long as you're a boy, they'll give you the car to drive, because women had to go out. So when they can't drive, what happens? If they have a son, just because you're a son, you will drive the car so they can meet up their activities. But when the restriction was lifted up, a lot of women got themselves driving, even got cars, and they are now taking jobs. So you see, there's a shift. So ladies, my point is this: everything happens for good. This Ghe-Ghe's class is a good thing if the men, not really men, the boys, your boyfriends and all that, they become more prudent with their money. It means you have to find alternative. What is the alternative? Get busy yourself, because the truth is, the people he's actually talking about are not those girls. No, that girl, no, they're just talking about the smaller girls, the ones that are coming up. So I mean, you know, see now since where you want even see her from safe, where you don't go sell your property, give her. Do you understand? They are girls. So they are girls you're talking about. So for the girls you're talking about, hey girl, it's good that way. Get yourself working and then fall in love for love, and let's see how it goes from there.